It was a damp morning, and the kettle was hissing softly in the Watt family kitchen. Borlick Watt sat at the table, blinking sleepily at a curious envelope that hadn't been there the night before. "That wasn't here last night," Borlick said, narrowing his eyes. Mr. Panda, a glittery plush toy, flopped on the counter as May hummed a nonsense song and struggled with the toaster. "Mr. Panda likes his toast all burnt, la la la," May sang proudly, revealing a slice charred to near coal. Borlick turned the letter over in his hands. The envelope was cream-colored, thick, and sealed without a stamp. "Who's that from?" May asked, eyeing it. "You never get letters, not even from Santa." "I dunno," Borlick replied, voice low. "Maybe it's from your chicken." "Rooster," came a dry voice from the windowsill. Reginald fluffed his wings. "And no, not my handwriting, far too plain." Later that morning, in the garage-turned-music room, Borlick sat on his piano bench with the letter unopened. Reginald paced like a general awaiting battle. "Try steam," the rooster suggested. "These sorts of letters are often sealed with elemental triggers." Borlick tilted his head. "Like heat?" He held the letter over a mug of freshly steeped tea. At first, nothing happened. Then, slowly, letters bloomed across the paper in wisps of gray. "The map lies beneath the still room. Follow the scent of lavender." Whoa," May whispered, wide-eyed from her beanbag fortress. Borlick blinked. "You saw that?" "She's attuned," Reginald said, almost impressed. "The little one sees more than most." May hugged Mr. Panda closer. It was like the steam was whispering. "Does that mean I'm magical too?" Borlick didn't know how to answer. He gave her a small smile and said, "Maybe. But for now, let's keep this between us." May nodded solemnly, as if she'd just been entrusted with royal secrets. That afternoon, Borlick returned to school with the letter tucked deep in his blazer pocket. Lessons passed like shadows, muted, distant, unimportant. He barely tasted lunch, barely noticed Ethan's loud theories about secret teachers being aliens. His mind was full of lavender and still rooms and curling smoke. At the end of the day, just beneath the old oak tree, Victoria Mendez stood waiting, calm, quiet, observant as always. "Hi," she said. Borlick hesitated, then pulled out the now-cooled letter. "It showed me something," he said. "Words, magic, a map, and a place." Victoria studied him, her book hugged against her chest. "A place?" she echoed. He nodded. "It's here, at school. I think it's real." She didn't laugh, didn't doubt. She only said, "Show me." They walked to a quiet spot near the garden, and Borlick opened the letter again. Though the steam was gone, faint traces of the smoky letters still lingered. Reginald emerged from behind a bench, giving Victoria a long, skeptical stare. "And who is this?" he asked, fluffing his feathers with regal caution. "Another child who talks to poultry?" Victoria didn't flinch. She regarded him evenly and said, "Victoria Mendez." Reginald tilted his head. "You can see me?" "I can see spirits," she replied simply. "Spirits?" Borlick asked. "Is that what you think he is?" "I didn't say that," she said, eyes calm. "But not everyone can see what's hidden. I've always seen more than most." Reginald narrowed his eyes. Curious. She's not saying everything." "She's helping," Borlick said, cutting in gently. "And I asked her to." Victoria looked at Borlick, then at the letter. "Still room. There's an old storage wing off the herb garden. It always smells like lavender." Borlick's heart skipped. That must be it. He looked at her hopefully. "I want to find it, but I don't want to go alone." She closed her book, slipped it into her satchel, and nodded. "All right," she said. "Let's follow the lavender." Reginald clucked softly. "Smart girl," he murmured. "Very smart indeed." As the sun dipped low and the courtyard emptied, two young bestimancers, one acknowledged, one still secret, stepped toward the mystery. Somewhere behind the walls, the next chapter waited.